January.
Of course you couldn't play.
I couldn't play, so I didn't play till I enrolled in January 2004. I didn't play. My first game was against Eastern Michigan, December 20th, 2004. So I sat out that whole year.
So how are you feeling finally getting back on the court at that point?
Man, I was hungry at UOD, man. I went there like, man, I'm finna come. Because you got to remember, I had just watched Willie make it to the league.
Willie Green.
Willie Green had just made it to the league. So I'm like, man, if I come in and put the work in like Will now, I can go to the NBA too. I get a shot at the NBA from 6 Mile. Like just because you go to UOD don't mean I watched Jermaine NBA. I watched Rashad Phillips. Rashad, one of my favorite players ever. You know, Rashad like was a mentor for me at UOD.
Yeah.
So always give me advice. So I watched them have success, man, and things like that at UOD. So I'm like, if they did it, if I put in the work, I can follow behind them. But I knew I had to come in there and put in that work. I knew just me being talented wasn't gonna be good enough. So to answer your question, bro, when I got on the court, like I was on scout team because I couldn't play, so I was always on scout team. I was going hard on scout team, bro. Like Perry, like they gonna let you score. Like I was just hungry. This one Jimmy Twyman that was at UOD and Rulon Harris now. I'm like, man, I'm about to go at them. Like they're my teammates, but I'm hungry. Went through a long road. I want to put the doubters wrong because some people like, oh, I told you weren't good enough to play at Michigan State. Not knowing the inside, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing this guy ain't even in the gym.
Right. You know, everybody a lot of people gonna say that.
Yeah, a lot of people gonna say that. But as you growing up as a kid, you take it to the heart. You're like, oh man, they ain't hating on me, they don't like me. But people you damn if you do, damn if you don't, man. Right. It's an old saying, bro.
Right.
So once my first game was against Eastern, I scored 27. My first game. So once I got that first game under my belt, it was on and popping, bro. I ain't look back. I'm like, okay.
So how much did you average that season?
21.
21.
I was a redshirt freshman. I played James Steele. Me and James Steele was starting backcourt. That was James Steele's senior year. I was a freshman.
And y'all almost made it to the tournament.
We lost by 1 point to Wisconsin. We lost on a phantom foul call. Famous Lambeer on Kareem play. We lost on the phantom foul call, man. They called a bogus call on my guy, and the guy went to the strike and knocked him down. They beat us by 1 point to go to the dance.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it was a phantom call, man. If you look that game up, man, it was a phantom call. But we played on their home court. They had the best record, so they had a championship game on their home court. So they hosted the tournament.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get home cooking.
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
got the home cooking. Yeah, it was definitely a phantom call though.
So, but the next season you didn't play.
I played the next season. I had a hand. So what happened was, I had a hand injury. I got into a severe car accident. I had just won newcomer of the year, freshman of the year in the conference. I made the all conference team. I won the MVP of my team that year at UOD. And then I had gotten into a car accident that June. I was going back up to Michigan State to see my daughter's mother. She still was attending there. Went back up there, got hit by it was a hit and run. Hit me. I severely damaged my fingers.
You on the freeway?
I was on the freeway. I was on 696 in Beck Road. I'd never forget the area. And it was June.
T-boned you?
When they hit me, I don't know what happened. All I heard, because my cousin was in the back seat, because my first cousin and my close friend that I grew up with, played for the All-Stars with, they was dating. And like I said, my daughter's mother, me and her were still dating, so me and her would take turns going back from Lansing to Detroit. And I had drove up there, and I guess they T-boned me, but whenever they hit me, I lost control of the wheel. So when they hit me, the car spent. And I was trying to, grab the wheel, but it was out of control, so we tipped over. Once we tipped over, obviously all the glass shattered out the car. And the car
was
it was a Trailblazer.
Oh, okay.
So when it flipped over, my hand was just spinning with the car. Like I was looking up, like I seen the sparks literally shoot up from the car. Like I thought I was about to die. I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. I thought I was about to die because it was a dark highway. It was raining, and the sparks was just flying. And my hand was
it was nighttime.
It was nighttime. So I was trying to pull my hand up because I seen blood just shoot up from my hand. So I'm trying to pull my hand up from off the car, but my car it's spinning. My hand's spinning with the car.
Dang.
So once it stopped, I'm like, I was shocked because I still was alive. I'm like, oh, we alive. So I was in the days. I tapped my cousin there because my cousin was just hollering and screaming. I'm like, y'all, come on, let's go. I'm like, we alive, y'all. Let's get out this car because we was face down on a dark highway. So it could have been a car coming, not seeing us, and it could have just been all bad for us, bro.
The truck was in the middle of the highway.
It was in the middle of the highway on a dark, rainy road. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling them, like, y'all, let's go. Like, I mean, my fingers is not even detached to each other no more. Not trying to sound gruesome or nothing, but they weren't even detached no more, bro. And I was trying to keep them strong. I'm like, y'all, we alive, man. Let's get some help. So luckily some cars seen us, man, need the help. They just started pulling over. EMS came. I looked down at my hand, bro. I looked at my hand. Like, my fingers weren't even detached to each other. I'm like, dude, it's over with. I done lost my fingers. So I looked at my fingers and they were severed. So I'm like, dang, I can't play no more. That's what I'm thinking in my hand. So my cousin seen it. My cousin seen them, and my close friend, it just broke down crying because they knew the future ahead of me. They like, it was just a sad moment, man. I didn't know what to expect. I just knew all my fingers were gonna get cut off. Well, 3 of them was gonna get cut off. I injured 3 of them.
So, what were your cousin? Who was your cousin and who else? It
was my cousin. It was my close friend. His name was Eric Bryce.
What were they saying during that time? Like,
they was because I was like,
they were in shock as well.
They was in shock, man. Like, my cousin was just screaming, crying because it was her car. It wasn't my car. I just drove because I knew the way. I knew how to get through Lansing. And like I said, they was dating in the back. So you know, younger, man, you gonna sit back there with your girl, hold your girl, and all that stuff. So I'm like, I drive up there. I know the route up there. Y'all can just chill. So when they seen my hand, she was already distraught because, first of all, we almost lost our life. A. Second of all, she had just got that car like 2 months prior. It got totaled. Initially seeing my hand, she just freaked out when she seen my hand. She freaked out. And I'm still like, calm down, y'all. We alive. I'm just thinking that we alive. In the back of my mind, though, I'm like, I'm done. It's over with for basketball. I just came off having to do the average 20 as a freshman on a Division I level. I don't care what school you go to. That's a lot of points for Division I level, bro. So I had a bright future ahead of me. I'm like, it's over.
So you go and the hospital, what do they say? So
I went to Beaumont. I never forget, man. I went to Beaumont. I was so heavily drugged up because I had to get surgery right away. They did their surgery. When I woke up the next morning, I was just wrapped up. So I asked my mom. My mom was right there by my bedside, and my daughter's mother was also. And I was like, Mom, what's going on with my fingers? I'm like, did I lose my hand? What's going on? So the doctor told me, like, we stuck pins from the tips to the ends. We had to sew his fingers back together. But they was like, we had to amputate the middle. We had to amputate his middle finger, the tip of it. We couldn't save it. So I just dropped my head. I know I'm done. So I asked him, I said, Doc, just be real with me. Can I play this year? Am I able to play ball again? He was like, I can't say you will never be able to play again, but he's like, next year, no, definitely, you won't be able to play next year.